Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back once again for another Let's Play on Metroid Prime 1 using Wii mode here on Metroid Prime Trilogy. And if you did miss out during the last video, well, we just went and faced off with the Omega Pirates, and that was happening here in the said Phase on Mines, and this boss is a little bit tricky. Now, however, we did go and do the said alternative method, and that is by having to use the said power bombs to actually destroy out his armor a little bit faster than actually having to go and use the said type of charge beams. Then, right on after having to go and use the said type of power bombs there, we went and used the said super missile and actually destroyed them out right away, and that was really nice. Now, unfortunately, I did not get myself with the said scan of that said boss, but mind you, we're not really going our way to do a full 100% complete run of everything of all the said different type of scans. It would have been nice to at least have that said Omega Pirate alongside within our type of, I guess, enemy type of decks that was here in this type of game, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case. But for what we are going to go and do is that we are going to have to run away from these new type of Metroids, which they actually do kind of split into other said different elemental parts of their said body type. And it seems like every time that you do go and hit them normally, they'll kind of like change into like a yellow or like a red or a blue. That kind of normally kind of signifies that they'll have some sort of elemental type of weakness to whatever type of beam weapon that you actually do have. Kind of like what's happening here in the said Phase on Mines with the said type of troopers that are here. Now, I believe that was the actual last of the said type of energy takes in this game. Now, mind you, technically it's not really going to be the last said energy take within here of this particular game, since we just went and already picked it up so far. But we will be picking up with another said type of energy take along within our time while heading on over to the Magmore Caverns. Now, this was actually a said type of energy take that I wanted to hold off for a little bit because I don't believe we could have ever went out of our way until we actually got ourselves with the said type of wave beam. But since we do have the wave beam now, we can actually go of our way to head back over to that said type of Magmore type of, I guess, machine works or whatever the heck the actual said name of that place is. And we can then go and use the said wave beams there to go and find some hidden valves and search for some stuff. Now, be careful trying to exit on out of here. Right now, for what we're doing at this point in time, is actually trying to find a said elevator to basically bring us back to the some other different previous areas that we went to from before. Now, I believe we are going to have to go and head on into one of the other said type of rooms that I don't believe that we ever went and did just yet, and I think there is a said type of morph ball area that we can then go and use a said type of power bomb. And you guys may probably remember this type of said area from before, because I think we went and kind of saw a little bit about what this area was, but I believe before there would have been a notification kind of saying that there's a like kind of barrier or something like in the way, and you kind of have to go and use some sort of thing for it. So let's just go and head on over here to the said actual place that I'm talking to you guys about, and that's right through this little said tunnel. Now, if you are thinking about where this place actually takes you to, well, this actually leads us right back to, I believe, to one of the previous save point areas that we originally went to previously from before. So there we go, just like that. We already went and knocked out with the rubble there. And now we actually have a nice good detour spot to head back and forth between the said Phase on Mines. And it's really nice now that here in this area, we actually have a nice, good, faster type of way within here. Not ever having to go through the said type of long and monotonous type of way. Because I know that that was what we originally had to do from before. And that was kind of like where basically you had to kind of conserve on your energy for like a very long time until you got the said power bombs. But very glad that we already went and finished off with majority of everything here in the said Phase on Mines, and there's nothing really else to come back to, I don't think, anymore now. We already just got ourselves with the energy take within here, got the said I want to say 2 of the said Chozo artifacts that was within this area, so it looks like we're all said and done for at this moment, unless if we want to do some extra scanning, but we're not going to really do that here anymore. So let's just go and head all the way over to where this said ice beam door is going to be. And this should lead us almost close to the actual said next elevator here. Just be careful of all the said phase on, but mind you, we're already okay as it is. Originally before, I think if we were trying to come back over here or somewhere around within this way, which I don't think we would ever actually show up here, but if we ever did, just be careful of just trying to walk around within that said type of phase on there. But I really do like the armor that we're wearing right now with Samus. It looks completely different. It doesn't even look like a normal Samus here, right? Well, I know that we will be seeing Samus in another different type of suit at some point within Metroid Prime 4. I don't know if you guys went and saw that within the whole Nintendo Direct that was just recently happening, but that was really cool, and I can't wait till I go and actually use that said type of armor at some point down the road, or can't wait to even go and try out the actual said game as well. I know it did say that's coming out in 2025, so that is going to be really cool, and I'm pretty certain it is going to have to be the said launch game for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I know it is going to be somewhat of a cross-gen type of game, so it should be really interesting to see what that's all going to be about. Alright, so welcome to the said Magmore Caverns. Now this is where we are going to have to activate with some valves here. There's not one but said 3 type of valves that are here, and we will have to do a little bit of a said type of puzzle right over here with some of these little mini clauncher guys here, because if you guys remember from before, these are the one of the most annoying set enemies here in the Magmore Caverns themselves, because they will go and try to pick you up even when you're a morph ball, and they will do some damage to you to spit you back out to where you were originally at from before. So don't really like that, but we will have to go and do it here anyways. So it is going to start us right off from there. Now, I'm pretty certain, I think you do have a time limit on this. Kind of like what happened before when we kind of had that little warning alarm system that happened back in the, I want to say the Chozo Ruins, when we were trying to go and find the first type of energy tank the last time. So this is where I am going to kind of strongly suggest that don't really worry about it right now. But when you start going through the other different type of areas around within here, this is where you are going to have to kind of make a beeline for it. So here we go. So just like that, we're going to open up one said area and just run as quickly as you can. Just try not to get yourself picked up by any of these guys. So far, I did somewhat pretty well throughout the other said 2 other different places to go to without actually having to get ourselves attacked by those said clauncher dudes. But let's just go ahead and keep on heading all the way down over here. And, whoop, don't really want to get ourselves caught into the lava. But keep on running, keep on running, keep on running. Okay. And I think we just made it right on over to here. And nice. Got ourselves with another said scan. Now we're just going to have to make a beeline over to the other said part where we saw that there was some lava here, but not anymore now. So run right into that said purple area and just make another run for it. So here we go. Well, I got to see a little bit about what my film school is, so that's one thing to go and actually somewhat talk to you guys about. Me and my mom, we actually went over to the actual said school itself. I got to kind of take a little bit of a sneak peek to see what it was all about, and I'm very much looking forward to it, so I can't wait until that happens. Unfortunately, you guys won't be seeing any type of live streams for a while, but until I come back to it, maybe around into the new year of 2026, hopefully everything should be a little bit better. So here is the one last thing before we go and finish off with this actual said episode for today. We are going to be going and heading back over here to where we originally went and got ourselves with the said Chozo artifact. But however, if you do have the said super missiles, this is where you can get yourself with a pretty nice good type of upgrade for your said wave beam. And I know that since we are getting ourselves a little bit closer to the impact crater for where we are going to have to face off with Ridley at some point to actually collect out with all these said 12 Chozo artifacts, which that is something mandatory that we are going to have to do. So I'm happy that we actually went and taken care of all that as we can there. But we are going to have to make sure to get all the different set upgrades before heading on over into the said Ridley battle, because mind you, I know that if we don't have these type of set upgrades with our said beams at this point in time, we could get ourselves potentially completely messed up, so I don't think we really want to do that. And also too, by the way, it is going to be a point of no return when you go and jump into from the said impact crater to go and face off with Ridley and also with said Metroid Prime, so you want to make sure that you at least have everything with you. Yeah, so we got some of these annoying type of wheelie dudes out here. These guys are going to be completely blocking the said barrier, but we're almost done. I'm pretty certain I think this could be the last one, or I think we may have one more to go through. So Yeah, I think we do have another type of one to go, and this time we do have some of the new type of said puffer enemies now. So these guys are going to be gonna hurt you for some damage, but hopefully not too much. All right, gonna blast all through here like that. Very nice. Gonna go and blast through the other way here. I have to say, like, this whole area has a pretty nice, good scenic view here. All right, there we go. And I'm pretty sure that by now, we can go and head up to another set floor. And this time, this set floor will actually give us right on over to the said Wave Buster upgrade. So, very nice. So, just keep on heading up all the way up here. And there it is. Right in front of us. All right, and just like that, I'm going to go and end it off for today. See you guys in the next one. And, of course, peace.